Hello, thank you for watching. This is Robin from City Sewing in New York, www.citysewing.com. I have a binder here and I want to show you, there's a few things that you should know about this folder here. A lot of people has been lately ordering this folder, and I want to show you just a little, a few tips, that when you're using the folder, when you install it on your machine, just like this, here in the back of the wires here, you see these wires. This is actually, the more you put it in there, you're actually putting more pressure on the actually fabric to come out. So when it stretches, it comes out nice, right, like that. But there's also two things. I want to show you. There's two screws here in the back. You have these two parts here. What it does is actually when you get your binder out, you see how this one looks nice and even right over there. The top one and the bottom one is nice and even. So sometimes you want these to be uneven for some reason. Some people want to, sometimes you want these to be more on the left or more on the right. Those are things that you could do by adjusting this here. You just gotta loosen them up, and as you can see, this part here, if you move it left or right, what that's gonna do is gonna let this part comes out bigger, so it gets smaller or bigger depending how much you want to bring it in. If you bring it all the way in, the folder is going to end up finishing the size that it says on the bottom here. So in here, I was just trying to explain to you, you see when you pull out the folder, it's coming nice and even top and bottom, but sometimes some operation you might want the folder, this part, to be bigger than the one on the bottom. So it's really easy. Just take, just see which one is the top one. You have the top and the bottom one. So if you make this one loose and just move it over, as you can see, if I move it here, this is the binder, for cover stitch. I could move it here. If I bring it more to the left or to the right, it's gonna get bigger. It's gonna come out bigger. So instead of it finishing a quarter, you might finish 3/8. Same thing with the one on the bottom. Just push it over and make it bigger. So what's going to happen is that once the binder comes out, it's going to get bigger. It's going to get bigger than the standard size quarter. And then this is something that you could adjust. Like I said, when you install it on your machine, that you put it on the machine there, just make sure that you adjust these screws here left to right to get it even top and bottom. Sometimes you want the top one to go bigger, you want the bottom one to go bigger, depending on what you want it. That's what you adjusted right over here. Make sure you set it up right, correct, and use the screws to tap it into the machine and keep it nice and straight. And like I said here in the back on the folder here, this is important because if you wrap it up all the way, all the time, like if you go from top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom, all of them, you're actually putting a lot of pressure on it. And what you're doing, you're making these smaller. So this is more like a little tension on the binding. So just if you don't want a lot of tension, just put it in the one just like that. Maybe the top one. Now it's gonna depend on what kind of material you're using. So when it comes out, it's easy. It comes out nice and easy. The more you wrap it here, the tighter it gets and the smaller it gets. Okay. What I do, this needs to be cut in bias. This is a flatbed cover stitch, specially designed for a cover stitch machine just like that one. Okay. Once again, thank you for watching. I hope you like this little tip about a binder cover stitch machine. Again, this is Rami from City Sewing in New York, www.citysewing.com. Thank you. Bye bye.